without fouling.
Jabari Smith, short, comes right back out to him. He's going to try again. Side of the backboard. And the rebound goes to James. Smart setting up a play. Up top to James. James finds Smart. Inside Ayton. DeAndre Ayton falling away. And Eason the rebound. 3.5 remaining. Şengün back out to Eason. Eason a crossover. Fancy move. Gets inside. Counted and one. Tari Eason with a gorgeous move. And a chance for a three-point play to cut it to 11.
Again, he was getting pressured up the court, relieves the pressure. Great crossover to get to your left hand, the strong finish. I thought Jabari Smith was a little too aggressive trying to get those three-point shots. Shoot your shot, but also understand that there's plenty of time to get downhill, to get some buckets, and to put pressure on the Lakers.
Eason off the bench. He's 5 for 5 from the field. He's got 9 rebounds as well. And this is the free throw. And a loose ball foul is going to go against DeAndre Ayton, I believe.
That's 2 more free throws for the Houston Rockets.
That's the last thing the Lakers want. And a good break for the Rockets as Jabari Smith will shoot 2.
You got a chance for a 4-point trip here.
They're in the penalty. Lakers are going to challenge.
Out of bounds with 24 on the shot clock.
You talk about an important, successful challenge. That's right there for J.J. Redick. So they're done with the challenges. They won both of them. Şengün now picks up his 4th foul.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, you had an opportunity. If that doesn't go their way and they don't pick up that on the challenge, you're talking about potentially a 4-point trip, 10-point game. And Houston's defense more than capable enough of stringing together stops. The offense is another question, but their defense is good enough to lock in.
Kennard up top, Hachimura. 7 on the 24. James wants it as Thompson right there. Down to 3. James falling away, puts it up, puts it in. 14-point lead, under 3 to play. Şengün a 3. Can't get it to fall. James the rebound. 17 points, 12 assists, and 8 boards, and a foul on Amen Thompson with 2:45 remaining.
And when he's on this side, again, the turnaround away from the defense against an all-defensive player. When you're #1 all-time in regular season and playoff scoring, this is where he feels most comfortable, and he's even having a good time out there.
Inside, James couldn't hold on. He's only taken 14 shots. He's made 8 of the 14. You know, Legs, at the top of the telecast, you talked about that in terms of what type of game did they need. They didn't need him to come out and score 40. They need him to have a game like he's had.
It's about control. That's really what they needed him to do, and he's been more in control of this game than anybody on the floor. And you know he's going to be a dual threat. And he's picking his spots here late to try to close the deal as a scorer.
Şengün fouled. Shot wouldn't go, but he's going to go to the free throw line. With 2:28 remaining, right now the Lakers a 14-point advantage.
Going back to that fadeaway, he basically had him down on the block. And by the time he landed and released the basketball, he was only a few feet in front of the three-point line in the corner.
Well, that's what you also have to lean back that far to get away from Amen Thompson. That's his athleticism. That's how quick his jump is. He's got a quick jump and a quick contest. He loses the ball a little bit right here. He was about to go into it, takes another dribble. But look at that. That contest needed that a level of fadeaway. And that's what makes it so difficult.
Such a tough shot because, you know, the degree to which you are fading away and the basketball traveling in the opposite direction, to be able to shoot that the proper distance, incredibly difficult when you fade that much.
Still Rockets ball. They get the rebound off the miss. Knocked out of bounds, but they'll have it with 2:26 remaining. This James' 293rd playoff game. As we said earlier, most playoff points, most playoff games, most playoff minutes. Şengün drives on Ayton, goes across the lane, layup's good. Beautiful move from Şengün, and it's down to 11 again. Thompson off the steal. Şengün goes inside, finds Eason, throws it down. And it's now 98-89, 9-point game as we approach 2 minutes left.
And I'm not sure I want whoever Amen Thompson is guarding to advance the ball up the floor. You've got other options and who can bring it up. Marcus Smart has to make a better decision there against an elite defender.
Ayton inside, floats it up and in. 16 points, 10 rebounds for Ayton. And James with his 13th assist. Şengün across the lane, inside, and Thompson with the slam. The Rockets obviously need stops, down 9 with 1:40 remaining. Hachimura almost lost it. Ayton to Smart. They got it across the timeline, just do. Smart drives all the way, layup no good, but a foul.
Slow down if you're the Lakers. Slow down. These are professionals out here. If you allow defense to speed you up, like you said, you can't go against Amen Thompson. Even there, for the Lakers, yes, you get the foul, you have an opportunity for the bucket, but it's about how you control the game. That's how they lost control in the first half in the final 3 minutes.
And that looks like what J.J. Redick was just telling the entire group. When you see a coach with both palms extended outward toward your team, you're usually telling them to pump the brakes for a second. Fouls. Those are the two things you want to avoid.
Smart hits 2 big free throws. He missed 4 of his first 5 tonight. It's back to 11. Shepherd blocked by Ayton. Picked up by Smith. Shepherd's going to try again. It's up. Won't go. Smith on a follow slam. And again back to 9 with 1:20 remaining. Kennard brings it up against Smith. Gets across the timeline. Thompson trying to poke it away. Smart escapes that. Throws an alley-oop to Ayton. Ayton back up. Counted on a foul. Back up to 11 with 1:04 remaining.
Well, DeAndre Ayton's hands bailed out this possession because this is a tough lob to catch. Behind the glass, comes down, goes up on the opposite side for the finish.
Well, the stat that they keep throwing about DeAndre Ayton, when he takes 10 shots or more, they're 22-3. That was his 10th shot. 8 of 10 from the field, 19 points, 10 rebounds. Lakers up a dozen with a minute remaining. Thompson up top, Şengün. He's got to take the three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Eason. Eason back out. Shepherd wide open, puts it up. That's good. Rattles it home. But it's still a 9-point game. Ayton in the front court, lobs it to Kennard. James drives down the lane, lays it up and in. Shepherd tries another 3. Can't get it. Ayton the rebound. And that should pretty much do it. They're starting to celebrate. And the Rockets won't foul. The Lakers will take game 1. Eason has it. Goes inside, layup, able to bank it home with 15.8 remaining. And now 107-98. And a timeout call by the Lakers. We'll take a score. Lakers would have their 2 leading scores. And one of the headlines coming out is Luke Kennard was one of the great acquisitions in the NBA this season. One of the best games of his career. 27 points for Kennard. James just holding up the Smart. And again, the Rockets will not foul. Kennard with 27 points. Some strong defense. And the Lakers take game 1 on their home floor. Rockets certainly hope that Kevin Durant